Good evening, boys and girls. It's Wednesday night again. I'm Bud. It's TNT's Off the Rails show. You'll notice that I did it wrong. I practiced it and got it wrong. Notice that my guest is not here. She's a little personal issue to take care of. I was going to add something really funny to say to tell you guys that, you guys ran her off with your mean comments about operators, but I just sided against that because, But anyhow, it's TNT's Off the Rails show. I'm Bud. Don't forget to check out TNT Off the Rails show group. Go down there, swing through, set up your interview. Come on, tell us what's going on. If you want a tournament, want to tell everybody about it, or did super good, did way better than you thought you would, whatever. Join us in the chat box as well. Spark up some conversation. See what tonight's topic might be. See if it's going to be a continuation of last week, or if we're going to find ourselves on something different. We got a little bit of stuff to go. First I want to apologize. I probably sound a little weird and I might sniff a little bit. I'm just getting over a cold, so I apologize right now. What else? We got some other cool stuff coming. I'm going to tell you, I got a couple tournaments going on. We've got some league meeting announcements for TNT doubles. Gosh, I don't know. It could be one of those. I don't have a bunch of stuff, or it could be one of those we ramble on for hours. I don't know. Hit me up in the chat box and we'll come up with something. Don't forget, every Wednesday night right here, 7 p.m. Central Time, TNT's Off the Rails show is live, and we'll talk about whatever we can pool, and we'll make you part of the show because we'll go to that chat box and see what we're going to talk about for the evening. I got to do some multitasking real quick, so before I forget, we're going to take a second, show some love, and then I'm gonna do some multitasking. If you're looking to run some great tournaments and want to do it just like TNT did, check out InGen Pool. Some amazing software, some no thinking tournaments. I'm telling you what, it's just turn it on, put the stuff in, and let it go. And this thing does a great job. Check it out real quick. I'll be right back, and we'll get right into the show. All right. You're probably going to hear some weird background noises too, because I'm trying to multitask, which I've been forgetting to do the past few weeks, and I feel horrible about it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're watching this on the YouTube channel. And if you're not, go over there at some point and hit the like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. Click the bell, turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure you have your live notifications turned on. Give that TNT page a like and follow. Good evening, Mr. Trump. I got to get that flyer. I'll put that on next week for sure. That awesome bar in Savannah with the super cool name, TNT's Roundhouse, is doing their blind draw Scotch doubles. That's next week, right, Larry? 26th, I think. I believe that's when it is. Yes, the 26th. I'll get you. I'll get a flyer up on that. You guys can check that out. I forgot to put it in this week. I'll get to it. But yeah, make sure you get that like and follow and notifications and all that stuff so you don't miss anything every Wednesday right here. Of course, you can be part of the show too. I'm going through here trying to do my multitasking, so I'm not doing anything weird. I'm just trying to make sure more people get it. Don't forget to like and share. Start a like party or a watch party. Like party. Start a watch party, and watch some TNT's Off the Rail. If you're out and about and you're trying to watch it on your phone and while you're shooting or something, and you're at the venue, say, hey, you got a smart TV? Can you search TNT tournaments on YouTube and put that on there? We can watch it all. Tell me where you're at, and I'll even say hey to you guys and tell everybody to go hang out with you. because that's how cool I am like that. Um, some neat tournaments over the weekend that we're going to talk about too. I don't have a lot. I like I said, I mentioned I'm kind of at the back end of of a of of a cold, so I was a little out of it most of this week. So I kind of things were some things I thought I did, some things I'm not sure I did. I don't know, but anyhow, but there were a couple. We had the what would we have? We had that one out at the Black Rose. Jason Peach won at the Black Rose. There was some other. There wasn't. What else went on this past weekend that I saw? Um, Man, if there's, I know I'm forgetting some, and I'm really foggy from this cold. So hit me up in chat box or send me a message or something like that if you got some results, and we'll holler about them real quick. Because we were gonna talk to a friend of the show, but he's busy tonight, so we were gonna try to get him on a little later next week maybe or something if we can. Find out about his new gig. Our buddy Roy, um, still doing the tournaments up, but I think he might be at a different place. So we're going to find out a little bit more about him. He's got a couple of really good ones coming up, which I'm trying to find the flyers on that as well, and I'm not doing a very good job. I apologize. We're still looking for some more nominations, and we're working on getting in contact with our last one about getting them on the show to talk to them. Player, venue, whatever, somebody that you just feel needs to be uh, highlighted or something. Stop by the group and tell us. It's that moment of the night where I remind you, yes, the show is very, very live, and I am almost prepared each week when I do this. It would be probably to I actually do prepare, and then I lose it. Man, it just I recently told I think I told Kaylee recently I love to have a plan that I can mess up. It works great that way. At least then I can look back and go, oh, that's what I should have done. Um, uh, we've been the past couple weeks. We've been having some pretty good conversations about handicaps and handicap systems and the differences in them and all kinds of places. And I don't have to. I don't have to tell you. Uh, I don't have to tell you how. I can't think of the word I'm looking for. I can't tell you. I don't have to tell you what. It's kind of like talking about I don't know. I equate it to talking about politics, I guess, almost or something. It's just, it's just one of those things that seems to really. It's a great conversation. It's obviously like we said, it's one that'll never really end. It'll probably go on forever because we joke on the show about finding the perfect system and this and that, and it's the perfect system is probably come and gone and will probably come and go numerous times in different variations and whatever, and that's just how it'll work. Uh, I really believe that the sport will get to a point where they're really you know where they're really trying right now with different ways of unifying the sport, I guess to say, and and that's a whole nother topic in that respect. But there are a lot of organizations right now that are really trying to do their best uh, to to make a a unified ranking system for stuff. The nine ball thing the matchroom and stuff is doing. There's a ton of different places that are trying to do things to make it. You know what I mean? Where and I applaud all of them. I think it's something that needs to be done on a broader scale at the beginning of a player's career, so that it's built from the bottom up, where it doesn't start when they become a pro or some. You know what I mean? It I don't know. Like I said, it's an ever evolving conversation when you start talking about pool and handicaps and handicap systems and how are you going to run a tournament, how are you going to run a league, how are you going to do this. It could go on and on and on. It could literally. I don't want to make a joke about that one. I was going to do it, but I'm not going to. It could literally just turn into so many different things and just go on and on and on that it's ridiculous. So, are we going to keep talking about it? We're going to keep talking about it. We're going to keep talking about it in every form that it is. I mean, we're not. But the thing is we're going to talk about the systems and such. We're not going to, we're not we're because we're not we're not we're not placing one over another. You know what I mean? Every system has its place where it's at and working like it does, and that's great. And in the situation we're at, and all of those systems in place are going to be the data that the sport needs to create that one system or whatever it is, you know what I mean, to to create the, you know, I don't even know a good word for it, but it's going to take all of that. You know what I mean? It's just like, you know, trying to separate the sport from its past and this and that, and the whole conversation about, you know, the gambling side versus the tournament side and this and that. There's too much focus on trying to separate all these parts of the game. All those things are part of the game, the sport. They're all part of it, and they all have their place. You know what I mean? And we just need to make sure that, you know, that they're defined, and make sure that each one of them is uniformly defined. You know, it just, you know, and I don't know. I don't think it's right for one discipline to, you know, go after another, or try to say that this part of the sport's not as important as this part of the sport, or, you know, the tournament play is more important than league play or gambling or whatever. You know, it's all one sport. So let's get through that hurdle first. Let's make sure that the sport has a future. You know, working with a lot of great junior programs right now, a bunch of great junior programs really popping off all over. I know in our area, I know Blackhawk. I haven't heard much about it lately, and I didn't see anything. I'm hoping maybe it's still going on. So if anybody's taking part of that, they had an adult junior program going on here in Dixon, which I thought was great. I know, again, we've talked about our Kaylee, our friend Kaylee. She just got her program going up there in Princeton. Of course, you got Josh and Peoria doing great stuff already. The BMP and the BMP series has already raised some money for the junior programs, and that's amazing. Josh and Tracy have some stuff coming up. I think it's their second or third annual junior tournament that they work on together. That's coming up. I'll get a flyer for that soon. Um, these, you know, it all falls back to, you know, the only competition in our sport needs to be at the table, not between not between operators and directors and venues and such. I mean, don't get me wrong, I understand that there's a business side to the venue thing, but I'm talking about the sport in general and how we deal with that. You know, it needs to be less of a competition. You know, it just one sport. You know what I mean? It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to go anywhere if we, I don't know, if we can't even come together on what the sport is. So, you know, and with that, you have to embrace everything that the sport is, which is more than just 8 ball, or more than just 9 ball, or more than just 10 ball. There's so much more to this sport than the disciplines. I'm sorry, you know, in straight pool and one pocket and everything else. There's more to it than that. You know, not to get all deep and crazy about it. But I think in the long run, I think people need to, you know, if you're beyond a casual player and you're playing regular leagues and tournaments and things at and trying to be competitive about it, then you need to do your part. We'll just put it that way. I think I said earlier, I think, you know, it takes everybody to make this sport what it is. Everybody from, you know, the bottom all the way up, you know, all the way. It takes all of us. We all make this sport what it is, and it takes everybody to have a little bit of passion and respect for the sport to make it great. And that goes for both players and operators and directors. Um, we all need each other to do what we do, and so you I'm can you tell I'm biting my tongue a little bit here? Um, it's just we all got to respect our each other's parts in this, and in the whole thing, and kind of remember that as we go through our day to day basis on everything that we do when it comes to, you know, leagues or tournaments. Sorry, I'm a little uncomfortable in my chair right now. Um, yeah, I think that's about all I got to say about that. And that's not even true. Don't forget, hit me up in the chat box, and You might be the next topic of conversation. I feel like my microphone's moving, like my head is. Sorry. We're going to take a look at, where are they? Well, let's look at some flyers real quick. Here we go. Oh, that is not the one I wanted up there, but we'll go there. We're going to be going over to, well, actually, let's just do this. This weekend, we'll be out back in Lanark, Dave's place here. I'll give you a little better look at this. We'll be in Lanark again, March 19th, this Saturday, doing some 8-ball. I am still working on the races. I'm just going to put that out there right now. I'm doing, like I said, we're doing some stuff with races for TNT tournaments. I'm working with input from both players and venues. So I'm going to be making the necessary changes to make both sides happy. So that's what we're going to do, and you're just going to have to deal with it. March 19th, Dave's Place, Lanark, Illinois. You got to be there by 11:45. Get pre-registered. It helps everybody. You can do that at buddiswiser.net or quick and easily right from the TNT Facebook page. Right at the very top of the page is a button that says sign up, and it'll take you right to getting signed up, so you don't have to fumble through going through the website or anything else if you don't want to. It'll be click, boom, take you right there and do it. March 19th, that's this Saturday. Dave's Place in Lanark, always a ton of fun. Great food, fun people. Got a somewhat decent field signed up for that right now. But it seems like people are kind of waiting their turn. So make sure you get pre-registered for that and show up by 11:45. It'll be a ton of fun. Then the next week, the 26th, we're going to take ourselves out to Rochelle and play us a non-handicap 9-ball tournament. A race to 5 on the winners and 3 on the losers to rack your own 9-ball. We'll win it on the break for you. It's double elimination, $15 to get in. Of course, there's no green fees. The tables will be open. So it's 10 to the pot, and of course the 5 for your TNT fees. Oh, and that'll be fun. That's next Saturday, not this Saturday. Next Saturday, March 26th, out at the place in Rochelle. Starts at noon. So again, it is a TNT thing. So if you get pre-registered, you got to be there by 11:45. Either way, you have to be there by 11:45 because that's when we start everything for the draw. And just depending on when you squeeze in, can never guarantee if you can get in or not. It's all up to the software. Like I said, there's no thinking for me in that. So don't forget Saturday, April 23rd. Get a hold of Melvin ladies for that Scotch doubles tournament out in Manteno at Chalk It Up Billiards. Ought to be a ton of fun. Starts at noon. Doors open at 10 a.m. Again, get a hold of Melvin Timms on Facebook to get signed up for that. It'll be a good time. It should be a ton of fun. I think that's the last one I had. Was it? Let me think. I think it is. I do believe so. Oh, that wasn't it. Well, I suppose we're going to do that one. So we had some tournaments over the weekend. And we told you about Black Rose, Jason Peach running, had a Scotch doubles tournament out there. Donnie Daly, Jim Goldring getting first place out there. Look at them goofies. Getting photo bombed in the back. Taking second place was our buddy Michael Mattingly and his partner Donnie Lawson. That was first and second out there at Black Rose this past weekend in that I think it was called the Stack the Deck Scotch Doubles Tournament. I think that was the name of it. I really enjoy named tournaments, and it's funny that I say that because that I don't really name my tournaments other than the place and what we're playing. So I guess I should get better at that. I don't know. Well, I'll work on it. It is. You've got some results, winners' pictures, anything like that. Well, see, she told me hold on a second. I got my information from somebody else. Did I say it backwards? Yeah, my information says Donnie got first and Mike and them got second. I don't know. That's what my little message says. I did get that backwards. So Mike and Donnie won, or Donnie Lawson won it, and Donnie and Jim got second. Where did I get my information? I don't know. Man right there is telling me that's what's up. Well, yeah, they do have a little, I guess that's what it shows in the picture. Well, poop on that. Sorry, man. I got my information backwards. So let's try that again. There's first place right there. And there's second place. Is that right now? Are we good? All right. What's going on, Josh? I see Josh, Jason, and Jim. Oh, hanging out in the chat box. Making sure I get everything correct. Thank you, gentlemen. I suppose the little two ball in the picture gave it away. I guess, yeah. Sorry about that. Hey, is your show live? Yeah. All right. We're going to take a quick second while I. Oh, Jim. Oh, my goodness. Well, maybe we'll have to get you guys to come on and tell me about it. I'm going to take a quick second here, show some love. Don't forget, looking for a night out. Want to give all the little ones something to do, or maybe even just yourself. Swing out to Pizza Ranch in Sterling, 3000 East Lincoln Way, 815-716-8599. Follow them on Facebook, Pizza Ranch, at Pizza Ranch Sterling. Find them on Facebook. And, of course, get the app. You can do all your ordering and all kinds of stuff through there, set up stuff. And of course, you can go hang out there. Matter of fact, we will be, I forgot to put that flyer. We will be there on the 27th. About 4, I think it's 4 o'clock. Hold on. I got my information all backwards again. On double check everything. You guys got me questioning myself. Where is it? Yes, it's March 27th at 4 p.m. You played them 3 times. Wait, you got to give me a second, Jim. Let me finish this. Sorry, I was reading the chat box. I'm doing my ad. Pizza Ranch, 3000 East Lincoln Way, Sterling, Illinois. Check out the information about their Kids Eat Free. I believe it's on Tuesday. I could be wrong about that, but I'm not sure. Check that out. Facebook, Pizza Ranch, Sterling. And of course, again, we'll be out there not this Sunday, next Sunday, March 27th at 4 p.m. in the back room. We'll be having our TNT doubles meeting for the Dixon and Rock Falls. Dixon and Rock Falls doubles league meeting. So if you're interested in that, that's where the meeting is at Pizza Ranch in Sterling, March 27th. 4 p.m. And I had a flyer, but I forgot to put it on here. It's on the Facebook page, and I'll have it again next week for you. 3 times. I suppose, was it they put you in the loser's bracket, and then you had to double dip them? No, you didn't have to double dip them. You got a second. How did you play them? I'm confused. So confused. I have many questions. I have many questions. Many questions. Oh, we want to hear your story from wherever you are, wherever you might be watching beyond my area. I want to hear stories about how your leagues and tournaments run. I want to hear about how your leagues are going and who your shooters are and things like that. So make sure you check out TNT Off the Rails show. Tell your friends about it. Go by, swing, and join the group. Tell us stories. We want to share stories and learn about the systems used from all over the place. We know how different our sport is from place to place, and I want to explore it. I want to talk to more people from everywhere as far as we can. If you know somebody from far away from us, I want to talk to them about how their pool scene is, what their leagues and tournaments are like. Okay, they beat us for the hot seat. Okay, made it back, beat them. Okay, yeah, okay, that's what I said. Gotcha. Oh, I think I'm about to find out from Magdalene. Didn't he? He recorded some of that, so there's probably some video floating around somewhere. I'm gonna have to get a hold of him, and I've been slacking on getting a hold of people lately because I finally finished up some stuff. I'm caught up a little more, so I will try to get back into my groove a little more. I've just got a lot going on. TNT Headquarters is in the process of most likely moving. So it's had me a little distracted from normal stuff. So I'm working on it. I'm really trying. But back at the shows, I'm enjoying being back at the show every week. And it's a ton of fun. On that note, I will be looking. We're always looking for new guests, and I always looking to add somebody else to hang out with us on the show sometimes. So I think going forward from week to week, we're going to start trying to grab a person or two out of the chat box as we do our conversation, and we might throw you into our video chat that we have with Kaylee and stuff when she's on the show, or whatever the case may be, and start bringing some people in from the chat box. So yeah, just kind of keep an eye out for that. It'd be interesting to start getting little more panel conversations about some of this stuff because it's fun reading your guys' stuff in the chat box, but it'd be a little more interesting to add a couple more people's voices to the thing over here. So look out for that coming up in the future too. And again, anything you guys want to, I love promoting the sport. It makes me very happy. I love doing it. Um, I love I love getting people to tables, even if it's not for my stuff. So never be afraid to send me your flyers. Come on the show and tell us about your tournaments, your leagues, whatever you got going on. Would love to hear about it. I'd love to have you tell people about it so they can see, the passion you got for it. And it'd be interesting. So check it out, TNT Off the Rails Show group. If you can't find it, just go to the TNT Facebook page and it'll take you there. Um, your next chance, actually, for that Sauk Valley limo third stop is going to be this weekend at Dave's Place. Don't forget, if you need to arrive in style, give Rick a call. Sauk Valley Limo 815-299-5466. Getting you there in style in that 10-person Rolls Royce town car. Getting you to the airport, the bachelor party, the whatever great cool little event you want to arrive and do in style. Get a hold of Rick; he can take care of you. Also, just getting you where you need to go to. You just need a regular ride. He can help you out. Sauk Valley Limo 815-299-5466. Give Rick a call. He will help you out. That car just looks fun to ride in. I'd love to take a ride in it. I'll have to talk him into it somehow. What else am I forgetting something? I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't remember. I don't know. What else? We talked about the tournaments. Talked about the upcoming tournaments. Again, I'm sorry. I'm kind of foggy, and you can, like I said, you could probably hear I'm a little, just not quite myself. But I trying to think what else working on a guest for next week. I think I mentioned that, Roy. We're gonna hopefully talk to Roy a little bit next week about some of his stuff he's got going on. I mentioned the TNT doubles meeting on the 27th of March, 4 p.m. at Pizza Ranch in Sterling, 3000 East Lincoln Way, or just Lincoln Way. Sorry. The TNT Ladies League starts this Monday. This coming Monday night is their first week. So I'm looking forward to that. Those ladies are a ton of fun. If you want to see how a fun league runs, just keep an eye on what those ladies do. They have a great time. They enjoy themselves. A blast. Sign up is open right now for the TNT doubles ahead of the meeting. So if you do have a team that you want to get in, if you played before, you can go over there and get registered for that. And while you're there, you can get signed up for Dave's Place or the Place coming up next week. What else we got here? You can probably hear the TNT guard dogs going nuts. There's something going on outside TNT Headquarters. I can't figure out what it is. So apparently it's not making them happy. Just had to get the TNT mobile all worked up so that I can get back and forth to all my tournaments, which I'm hoping to start doing more. I finally think I might make it out to the place in Fulton that I didn't get to go to. So keep an eye out for that. But just had to take the TNT mobile over to my buddy Andy at General Automotive 417 Jason Avenue in Dixon, Illinois, 815-973-4160, offering a great warranty and roadside assistance. 2 years, 24,000 miles. No hassle, no worry. Andy and crew will fix it right and in a hurry. He's a great guy. He won't mess around. He'll fix what needs fixed, and he'll be upfront and honest about it with everything he does with you. So give Andy a call, 815-973-4160, General Automotive, 417 Jason Avenue, Dixon, Illinois. That's where all his stuff goes. He takes good care of me over there. I appreciate it. He's a good guy. Tell him TT sent you. Jim Goldring. What, you're just reminding him of his name, Donnie? Donnie Daly's in the chat box. Donnie, how come I got it? Do you know I got my information? I don't want to call her out, but I got some bad information about this tournament that's bothering me. I'm just messing with her. I probably messed it up myself. Who knows? That's how the week's been going. We're also going to be starting we finally got the banquet done for it. And we're going to be starting another session of the 10 ball singles league real soon. Watch the TNT Facebook page for more information about that. And another thing, hopefully coming up real soon, something really cool we're going to be sharing with you guys. I can't really tell you anything about it yet, but something real cool, hopefully. A friend of the show, a couple friends of the show, actually. So it should be fun. Something I just popped in my head, and I don't know why, but I saw it today, and I was wondering if it was something that anybody was that might spark somebody's interest. I saw uh, CJP Billiards is making a little clip-on chalk container with a really cool, nice little lid that holds a couple pieces. Almost, I think the way he designed it holds any chalk, any square round or whatever. Uh, but I thought it was kind of neat that it was a little clip-on kind of reminded me of one of those little things you have at the water park, little what is a small cylinder. I just saw it right before I got on. I thought it was pretty cool. I'm wondering, is that something that how many of you guys carry that much extra chalk in you? I'm kind of curious. I actually just out of it, I don't know how I must be the chalk ends up in my pool bag. I must have like 4 pieces in there, so it would probably be cooler to have it somewhere not getting all over my bag and stuff, I guess. I'm mumbling and rambling on, and I'm starting to get a lot more congested. So I'm going to stop terrorizing you guys with my constant rambling. We're going to look real quick. We're going to go back and look at these flyers one more time. We're going to start the back. Get a hold of Melvin Timms, ladies. Scotch Doubles Tournament, Saturday, April 23rd. Chalk It Up Billiards, Manteno, Illinois. That's April 23rd. Oh, excuse me. March 26th, the place 215 Lincoln Highway, Roselle, Illinois. Join us as we do a rare non-handicap 9-ball tournament out there. It'll be fun. Starts at noon. Get pre-registered. It'll be a ton of fun. Get out there. And then this weekend, we'll be in Lanark, March 19th. Dave's Place, right on the main drag in Lanark, 121 North Broad Street. Ton of fun. Fellows will be serving food. I'm going to get to eat. Yay, I love it. I love that place. I love that food. It makes me so happy. So, pre-register. It helps everybody. BuddisWiser.net. The top, click register for tournament. It'll get you all set up. Or you can use that handy dandy sign up button at the top of the Facebook page. The TNT Facebook page will get you there. And as always, if you're interested in doing any kind of advertising or sponsoring with TNT, give me a call, 815. Good. I need to go take some medicine, take a nap. I appreciate you putting up with me tonight. 833 TNT Pool. It'll be much better next week, I promise. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like and subscribe. Like and follow TNT Off the Rails Show. Send me some flyers. Get a hold of me. Let's get you on the show, and let's tell people about your events or whatever it is you want to talk about. Right here, TNT's Off the Rails Show. I'm Bud. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys next week.